Have you felt that whisper deep in your heart? That soft call that seems to come from a place beyond this world? It is my voice, touching the strings of your soul, awakening in you a sense that something is about to happen. I am preparing you for something extraordinary, something your eyes cannot yet see, but your spirit is beginning to perceive. This is the sign that the time for change is near, and in that change, my power will be revealed in ways you never imagined. Every step you have taken has brought you to this precise moment. And although at times you have felt lost or without direction, you must know that I have always been guiding your steps. Sometimes it is in the silence that my voice is most strongly heard, and now I am calling you to pay attention, because what is about to come will be a total transformation in your life. Let this whisper calm your fears and open your heart to what is coming. Do not fear change, for in my hand, every transformation is a bridge to the blessings that await you. Now, a new wind begins to blow. This wind is not like the ones you have felt before because it carries with it the promise of renewal, of a new season filled with opportunities and growth. It is the wind of my spirit that surrounds you, preparing you for the incredible things that are approaching. What once seemed stagnant now begins to move. What was closed will start to open. This wind sweeps away everything that no longer serves you, everything that has kept you in the same place. It brings freshness, a new vision, a new perspective. Do not resist this wind, for it will carry you right where you need to be. Sometimes the currents seem strong, but trust that they are leading you towards the purposes I have designed specifically for you. This is the time to lift your hands and let yourself be carried by this divine breath. Don't fight what you can't control, but rather embrace this wind as the prelude to what I am about to do in and through you. Look closely, for the signs are already beginning to manifest around you. The small glimpses of my presence, the details you sometimes overlook, are the confirmation that something is moving in the spiritual realm in your favor. These are not coincidences. They are signs designed specifically for you, so you know that your answer is near. The doors that were once closed are starting to open in ways you could not foresee. The opportunities that seemed impossible are about to appear before your eyes. But you must be attentive, for often the signs of what is to come do not arrive with loud announcements, but in small, silent moments of revelation. Each sign is an invitation to maintain your faith and continue trusting in my plan. What is about to happen in your life will be great, but you need the eyes of faith to discern the steps that will lead you to the extraordinary. The first step toward what I am preparing for you begins deep within your heart. This step is not about an immediate external action, but an internal decision, a complete surrender to my will. Before miracles can manifest externally, they must first take root within you, where only you and I can see. I have planted seeds of greatness in you since the day you were born, and now is the time for those seeds to begin to sprout. Take this moment to reflect, to silence the distractions around you, and listen to my voice more clearly. This is the first step toward your miracle. Trusting that my hand is guiding you even when you cannot see the whole path. Often you feel uncertain, wondering if you have done enough or if you deserve the blessings you long for. But you must know that it is not about what you have done, but about what I am doing in you. My grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in your weakness. And it is precisely in those moments of uncertainty where your faith can flourish the most. Do not fear taking this step. You are not walking alone. I am with you every step of the way, and this first movement of faith is just the beginning of a chain of miracles I will bring into your life. The ground may seem unstable beneath your feet, but I hold you with my firm hand. Move forward with the confidence of knowing that something glorious awaits you on the horizon. Within you lies a faith more powerful than you can imagine. It has been dormant for some time, lulled by struggles, fears, and doubts you have faced. But today I tell you, that faith is awakening. Like an underground river that suddenly finds its course, your faith begins to flow with force, tearing down the barriers that have tried to stop you. You feel how my presence starts to move within you, awakening every corner of your being, bringing new life to what once seemed barren. This awakening is not just a fleeting feeling. It is the beginning of lasting transformation. You are no longer the person you were yesterday. Through every trial, every tear, and every prayer, I have been shaping your character, preparing your heart to receive what is to come. This is the time to see things with the eyes of faith. What once seemed impossible now becomes a possibility because where I am, there are no limits. Let this renewed faith propel you forward. Now is not the time to look back or doubt your ability to receive what I have promised. This inner awakening is the key that opens the doors to the supernatural in your life. Align yourself with this faith, for with it, nothing will be impossible for you. Even though your eyes may not yet see it, the promises I have made to you are already taking shape in the invisible realm. The spiritual world is as real as the physical world, and there, behind the veil of what you can perceive, things are moving in your favor. Every prayer you have made, every tear you have shed, every step of faith you have taken has caused movement in the heavens. The promises I once gave you, those that seemed distant or impossible, are closer to manifesting than you think. The fact that you cannot see them does not mean they are not happening. Like the seed that grows beneath the earth before breaking the surface, so are the promises I have planted in your life. Sometimes waiting can be the hardest part of the process, but trust that in the perfect time, what is invisible will become visible. The plan I have for you is not delayed or forgotten. It is on time, in the perfect place. The forces of heaven are aligned in your favor, and even though you cannot see everything happening, you must trust that I am working in every detail. What is about to come will be greater than you could imagine because my promises are not like those of the world. They are firm, eternal, and filled with power. Be patient and keep your eyes on the eternal, because what awaits you is glorious. The time has come to leave behind all doubt, to release every thought that has made you believe that what you desire is out of reach. This is the time to believe in the impossible, for in my kingdom, the impossible does not exist. I am the creator of all things, the one who opens paths where there are none, the one who makes the sea divide and the mountains move. Is there anything too difficult for me? I invite you today to dare to believe that what once seemed unattainable is about to become a reality. Your faith is the key that opens the doors to the miraculous. It is not about how much faith you have, but in whom you have placed your faith. If you believe in me, you will see my power manifest in areas of your life that once seemed unmovable. The obstacles that once stopped you will now be like dust under your feet, because I am with you, and nothing can stop what I have determined for you. This is the time to lift your eyes to the heavens and declare with confidence that the God of the impossible is working in your life. Do not fear the circumstances, for they do not have the final word. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, and what I have begun in you, I will bring to completion with perfection. True transformation begins when your heart opens completely to what I want to do in you. It is not just about external changes, but a deep metamorphosis that starts from the innermost part of your being. You have been carrying burdens that are not yours, fears that do not belong to you, and worries that were not meant for you to bear alone. But today, I invite you to release it all, to open your heart, and allow my transforming power to work in you. This process requires surrender and vulnerability. It means letting go of the old to receive the new, trusting that what I offer is infinitely better than what you could imagine. When you fully surrender to my plan, you open the door to a transformation that will not only change your life, but also impact those around you. The light you will emit will be a living testimony of what I do in those who give themselves to me without reservation. Do not fear this process. Transformation can be uncomfortable. It may require you to leave behind things you thought you needed, but trust that I am working for your good. Every step you take toward this new version of yourself will be guided by my hand, and what emerges will be a masterpiece of my love and grace. As you walk in faith, you will realize that the path that once seemed uncertain now begins to take shape. Every step you take reveals more of the plan I have mapped out for you. And although it was once dark and confusing, now you will see how the light begins to shine in every corner. This path is not like any other. It is a trail designed exclusively for you, forged in the heavens before you were born. The journey you are embarking on will not always be easy, but every obstacle you encounter will be there to strengthen you and prepare you for what is to come. As you move forward, you will begin to notice how everything, from challenges to victories, is perfectly aligned with my purpose for your life. The path I am drawing before you is one of growth, discovery, and abundance. Do not worry about what you cannot yet see. Trust that with every step you take, you are getting closer to the promises I have given you. The detours, the waiting, even the moments of doubt, all are working for good in your life. I have planned everything with a purpose, and when you look back, you will see how every detail fit perfectly into my plan for you. Behold, the time is approaching when I will open doors that no one can shut. These doors are not just any opportunities. They are divine portals that lead to higher levels of glory, peace, and provision that you have not even imagined. You do not have to force them or push them because I am the one who holds the key, and I will open these doors at the exact moment. These doors will mark the beginning of a new season, a stage in which you will experience my favor in ways you never imagined. The people who once overlooked you will now see the shine of my light upon you. The resources that once seemed scarce will begin to flow toward you in abundance. The opportunities that you thought had passed will reappear with greater glory and purpose. What once seemed impossible will now be within reach, not by your own effort, but by my power acting on your behalf. But I want you to understand that every open door also represents a call to faith and courage. Walking through these doors will require you to trust in me fully, even when the path beyond them is not entirely clear. I have not brought you this far to have you fear what is to come. On the contrary, every door I open is an invitation to walk in the higher plans I have for you, and I assure you that behind each of them, you will find my grace, my protection, and my provision. Sometimes the road that opens before you may seem uncertain, as if you are stepping into unknown territory. It is natural for humans to want to see the end before beginning, to crave certainty for every step before moving forward. But today I tell you, trust the journey, even when you cannot see the end. I am the beginning and the end, and every part of the road you are traveling has already been traced by me before you even dreamed of it. You do not need to see everything to advance. You only need to trust that I am with you every step of the way. Every journey has its ups and downs, moments of clarity and moments of darkness. However, in the hardest moments, those when everything seems uncertain, is when I am closest to you. You do not need to have all the answers right now. You only need to have faith that the journey you are on is exactly the one you should be making. The times of waiting and detours are not mistakes. They are part of the process of transformation I am working in your life. Every step, however uncertain it may seem, is a step toward my perfect purpose. Do not fear the roads that seem long or steep, because even though you cannot see the end, I hold you and guide you. Every stretch of this journey has a purpose, and in time, all the pieces will come together, and you will see that everything, even the challenges, has worked for good. So, continue forward with the confidence that I have never left you, nor will I ever leave you, and this journey is leading you to a greater blessing than you can imagine. On this journey, there will be moments when it will seem like progress is slow, that the promises I made are taking too long to fulfill. But know that patience is a virtue that refines your hope. In the waiting, your heart is molded, your thoughts align with mine, and your faith deepens. What may seem like a delay is nothing more than preparation for what is to come. Every day that passes, every prayer you make is bringing you closer to the fullness of what I have prepared for you. Patience is not simply waiting with folded arms. It is maintaining a living, confident expectation that my promises will be fulfilled in their perfect time. During the waiting, it is easy for the enemy to sow doubts in your mind, making you believe that perhaps I have forgotten what I promised you. But remember that my promises are yes and amen. I never forget a word I have spoken, and each one of them will be fulfilled in your life because I am faithful, and my word never returns void. Allow this time of waiting to refine your character, to teach you to trust more deeply in my provision and timing. The wait is not a punishment, It is a tool I use to strengthen you, to deepen your roots in me, so that when the fulfillment comes, you are fully prepared to receive it. Your hope will be renewed like the wings of an eagle, and you will soar above the circumstances, knowing that it was all worth it. As you walk in faith, you will soon see how the light begins to break through the darkness that has tried to surround you. You may have gone through moments of darkness where it seemed like answers were not coming, where difficulties seemed endless. But today I tell you, my light is breaking into every area of your life, dispelling every shadow of doubt, fear, and confusion. No matter how dense the darkness has been, my light always prevails. This light is not only meant to illuminate your path, but also to renew your heart. In those places where fear had taken root, the light of my love is completely eradicating it. Every shadow of insecurity and discouragement vanishes under the radiance of my glory. What once seemed hidden and out of reach now becomes clear and accessible. The darkness never had the power to stop what I have planned for you. And now you will see how everything is illuminated under my hand. As my light breaks the darkness, it also begins to reveal what I have been preparing for you. The blessings that were waiting, the miracles that were being formed in secret, are now starting to manifest in ways that will exceed your expectations. This is the moment when you will see every promise begin to take shape, and your faith will be strengthened like never before. The darkness is now only a memory because my light has come to stay. Every time my light shines upon you, hope is reborn in your heart and renews your strength. That hope is not an illusion or mere wishful thinking. It is a deep certainty that the best is yet to come. Hope is what sustains you in moments of doubt, what lifts you when you feel like you cannot go on. My word says that those who hope in me will renew their strength, will soar on wings like eagles, will run and not grow weary. Today I tell you that this hope is being renewed in you. It does not matter how many times you have fallen or how many times you have felt that your strength has run out. Today I give you new strength. Feel how my spirit fills every part of you, lifting you with a new energy to continue on the journey I have prepared for you. You are not alone. You never have been. Even when you thought your strength was gone, I have been there, holding you at every moment, and now I am renewing you from the inside out. Let this hope become a flame that burns constantly within you. Even though the circumstances may not change immediately, this hope will keep you steady, knowing that my plan is in motion. Your strength will be renewed every day, and every step you take will be filled with the confidence that what I have promised is closer to being fulfilled. With this hope, no mountain is too high, and no challenge is too great to stop you. Throughout this journey, you will encounter obstacles that may seem intimidating, challenges that might make you doubt whether you are on the right path. But today I tell you, those obstacles are not there to defeat you, but to prepare your spirit. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow in faith, to strengthen your character, and to depend more deeply on me. You do not see the whole picture now, but every difficulty I have allowed on your path has a divine purpose. These obstacles are like the stone that polishes the diamond. They are not punishments, but refining tools that I use to make you stronger, more resilient, and more prepared for the blessings to come. Through every challenge, I am developing in you an unshakable faith, a trust that is not swayed by the winds of adversity. I am working in the depths of your being, molding a courageous spirit, full of peace and confidence in the midst of the storm. Remember that you do not face these obstacles alone. I am with you, fighting alongside you, lifting you when you fall, and giving you the wisdom and strength to overcome every difficulty. What seemed like an insurmountable barrier will soon become a testimony of my power in your life. When you look back, you will see how every obstacle prepared you for the great things that are coming. Every word you have spoken in prayer, every tear shed in moments of anguish, has not gone unnoticed. Do not think that your cries have fallen into the void. On the contrary, each one has been heard in heaven. Your petitions have risen like incense before my throne, and I have taken note of every one of them. What you do not see is that in that cry, there has been movement in the invisible. Heaven has responded, and although you do not yet fully perceive it, angels have been sent on your behalf. and the process of the answer has already begun. I know that sometimes you wonder if your prayers really have power, if they really can change anything. I assure you that each one of them has an effect, that each one is shaping your reality. Prayers are seeds you are planting, and their harvest comes in due time. Heaven is attentive to your words, and I am acting in response to every genuine cry from your heart. Trust that your prayer has been heard. There is not a single sigh from your soul that I have not heard, and my response is on its way. It may not come in the way you expected, but it will be better. It will be perfect because I know all things, and I am working in every detail to ensure that the outcome will be for your good. So keep crying out, keep believing, for heaven has answered. Divine timing is not measured by the human clock, and even though it may seem that time has stretched, that your hopes have been delayed, I assure you that my timing is in your favor. I, who am the Lord of time and seasons, have a perfect plan that is operating in sync with the purpose I have designed for you. Sometimes it seems that everything is being delayed, but it is not a delay. It is the exact preparation so that when the moment comes, everything will be as it should be. My timing is not like yours. Where you see delay, I see preparation. Where you feel waiting, I see opportunities aligning, people preparing, and doors about to open at the precise moment. If everything happened before its time, it would not be to your full benefit. But now, in the perfect time, things are falling into place, one by one, like pieces of a great divine puzzle. This is the time to trust, to know that even though you cannot see the full picture, I have everything under control. My timing is perfect, and when the moment comes, you will see how everything aligns perfectly for your good. Time is not running against you. It is working in your favor because I have determined to bless you and make you prosper. And nothing can stop what I have prepared for you in my divine timing. Prepare yourself, for what you have been waiting for is about to manifest. The miracle you longed for, the answer you thought might never come, is already in the process of unfolding. Sometimes miracles do not arrive with a bang or great spectacle. Often they come in silence, in simplicity, like a flower slowly blossoming until one day you realize it is there, radiant and complete. So it will be with the miracle in your life. It is already germinating, already growing, and soon it will unfold before your eyes. What seemed impossible is about to happen because where I am, there are no impossibilities. Do not look at the circumstances. Do not be swayed by what you see with your physical eyes. Look with the eyes of faith because what is about to happen will be greater than you imagined. I am preparing you not only to receive this miracle, but to be transformed by it. For more than the result, what matters is the transformation I have been working in you throughout this process. Embrace the miracle that is coming with a heart full of gratitude and humility. Know that it is not by your strength or merit, but by my grace. I do miracles not only to meet your needs, but to show you my love, so that you may know that I am always with you, that I am the God who makes the impossible possible. So prepare yourself, for the incredible is about to happen. What you cannot see with your human eyes is the movement that is happening in heaven. I, who am the Lord of the universe, have arranged for things to begin moving in your favor. What once was stagnant now starts to flow. What once seemed impossible now begins to open. Heaven is in motion because I have declared favor over your life. Every angel assigned to your promises is working tirelessly, and every resource needed is being released to you at this very moment. When you think nothing is happening, that is when the most is moving in the invisible. My kingdom is one of constant movement, and although your eyes may not perceive it, the heavenly forces are aligned to bring fulfillment to every word I have given you. Heaven does not rest until my will is manifested on earth, and my will is for you to experience the favor I have reserved for you. Trust that everything is moving in your favor. You are not alone, nor forsaken. Heaven supports you, and every step you take is backed by my power. What seems stagnant now comes to life, and everything you need to fulfill your destiny is already on its way to you. Heaven has spoken, and what I have said will come to pass. As heaven moves in your favor, an opportunity is beginning to take shape on the horizon of your life. This is not just any opportunity. It is a door opened by my hand, one that I have prepared exclusively for you. You do not need to seek it frantically or despair to find it, because this opportunity is seeking you. At the right time, it will reveal itself clearly and powerfully, and you will know that it is the fruit of your faith and perseverance. This opportunity will be greater than you imagined. It will be a doorway to something new, something that will change the course of your life and bring you closer to the plans I have for you. But it will also be an opportunity that requires courage. It will not be comfortable or easy, but I know I have prepared you for this. Every lesson you have learned, every battle you have faced, has been to prepare you for this moment. When this opportunity reveals itself, do not hesitate. Move forward in faith, knowing that I am with you. It is not just about what you can gain, but about what you can learn and transform in this process. This opportunity will be the beginning of something greater, something that you cannot yet imagine, but that will soon be a reality in your life. The opportunity that is approaching will take you into unknown territory, to a place where you will need more faith than ever before. But I tell you, do not fear the unknown. That is where I reveal myself most clearly, where my power is most fully manifested. I am calling you to a new level of courage, to walk where you cannot see, to move forward without fear of what may come. The path will not always be clear, but my hand will be guiding you every step of the way. Fear of the future is natural, but I want you to know that I am already in your future. Nothing that comes will be a surprise to me, and everything you face, I have already overcome. Do not fear the unknown, for every step you take in faith will be rewarded with my presence and provision. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward despite it, trusting that I am your strength and your shield. Embracing the unknown is a test of your trust in me. Through this act of courage, you will see how the barriers that held you back begin to crumble, and how the miracles that seemed unreachable become your reality. So move forward with courage, because every step into the unknown brings you closer to the extraordinary things I have for you. You have stood before mountains that seemed immovable. You have felt the weight of the barriers that held you back, the challenges that seemed too great to overcome. But today I tell you, those mountains are beginning to move, not because you have pushed them, but because I, in my power, have commanded them to move out of your way. What once seemed impossible now begins to give way at my command. What once was an obstacle will soon become a testimony of my power in your life. The mountains you face are not greater than I am, though they may seem imposing. Remember that I am the creator of heaven and earth, and everything is under my dominion. Nothing is too hard for me. So when you feel like you can't go on, watch how those mountains move. It is not about your strength. It is about my power acting on your behalf. I am the one who makes the impossible possible, and what once blocked your path will now be removed. Let me move the mountains in your life. Do not focus on them. Focus on me. As long as you trust in me, you will see how everything that once seemed insurmountable begins to crumble. What once was a limit will be only the beginning of something new, something that will take you beyond what you could dream. The mountains have no power over you because I am moving them. With every mountain that moves, I am preparing you for the new that is coming. This is not just an external change. It is an internal transformation that is preparing you to receive what I have planned for you. You cannot walk in the new while carrying the weight of the old, and that is why I am working in you, refining your heart, renewing your mind, preparing you for the new level of blessing that is about to arrive. This process of preparation is sometimes uncomfortable because it requires you to leave behind what you have known. It requires you to let go of habits, attitudes, and ways of thinking that no longer serve you in this new stage. But every part of this process is necessary. I cannot give you the new while you cling to the old. What I am doing is cleansing, purifying, and preparing space in your life for what is about to come. Do not fear the process of preparation. Every lesson you learn, every obstacle you overcome, is equipping you for what lies ahead. This is a time of growth, of maturation, and when the new time comes, you will be ready to walk in it with confidence and wisdom. I am preparing you because what is coming is greater than you can imagine. True renewal does not begin outside of you, but within your heart. I am working a deep transformation in your inner being, a renewal that touches every part of your soul. Sometimes you think the change you need is external, in your circumstances, in the people around you. But I tell you that the most important change happens inside you. What I am doing is renewing your mind, your heart, and your emotions so that you can fully align with my purpose. This renewal is not instantaneous. It is a process that requires time and willingness. It requires you to be open to my voice, willing to let go of what is not building you up, and to embrace what I am placing in your life. I am removing old beliefs that have limited you and replacing them with truths that will set you free. I am healing wounds from the past, renewing your faith, and strengthening your spirit. As this renewal takes place within you, you will see how everything around you begins to change. What once caused you fear will no longer have power over you. What once held you back will now be a stepping stone to move forward. This is a time of complete renewal, and everything I touch will be transformed by my power. What once was broken will now be restored. In the midst of this internal renewal, your hope is being reborn. That hope that may have been extinguished by difficult circumstances, that was stifled by pain or discouragement, is now coming back to life. I am the God of hope, and I am breathing new life into your dreams, your desires, and the promises you thought were lost. Your hope is being reborn because I have decreed that this is a time of new beginnings for you. No matter how dark the night has been, the morning has come. What once seemed impossible now appears under a new light, and what once caused you fear will now be a source of renewed faith. My hope is a flame that never goes out, and although the winds of life try to extinguish it, I will keep it burning within you. That hope is a sign that something great is about to happen. Let this hope propel you forward. Do not dwell on what has passed, on failures or mistakes. This is a new opportunity, a new day, and with every breath, I am renewing your hope so that you can see with eyes of faith what is to come. Your hope is rising again, and it will be the anchor that keeps you steady as you move toward all that I have prepared for you. As your hope is reborn, your faith begins to turn into vision. What you once could only believe in your heart now begins to take shape in your mind and spirit. Faith is the bridge that connects the invisible to the visible, and now what you have believed only in the spiritual realm begins to manifest as a clear vision of what is to come. I give you new eyes to see beyond the circumstances, to see clearly what I have planned for you. This vision is not just a dream or a fleeting idea. It is a revelation of what is about to manifest in your life. I give you the ability to see what others cannot, to see the purpose behind every challenge, to see the victory behind every battle. You will no longer walk in darkness, wondering what comes next, because now I am giving you a clear vision of your future. It is not an uncertain future, nor one filled with doubts. It is a future full of promises and blessings that are already on their way. Your faith has turned into vision because you have trusted in me, and now I reveal what was hidden. Move forward with that vision in your heart and mind, because it will take you to places you never imagined. What was once just a desire now becomes a certainty, because what you see with the eyes of faith is as real as what you can touch. Everything I have been working on in your life, from the moments of waiting to the moments of progress, has been to align your life with my perfect purpose. Now is the time when everything begins to fit, where every piece of the puzzle starts to take shape, and you realize that nothing has been in vain. The purposes for which you were created are beginning to align clearly and precisely, and what once seemed uncertain now makes sense. You have gone through times of confusion, wondering what the purpose of certain difficult seasons was. Now you will see how each of those seasons was preparing the ground for this moment. Every lesson, every obstacle overcome, has been an essential part of the plan I have for you. I am aligning every area of your life with my will, and soon you will see how everything begins to move in a clear direction toward the destiny I have designed. Do not worry about the details, for I already have them under control. What you need now is to keep your heart aligned with me, continue walking in faith, and allow my purpose to unfold in your life. You will see how the doors that were once closed now open, how the opportunities that seemed distant now draw near, all because I am aligning your life with my eternal plan. Before victory comes fully into your life, I give you an even deeper gift: peace. This peace does not depend on circumstances or what you see or feel. It is a peace that comes directly from my heart to yours. It is the peace that surpasses all understanding, that sustains you in the midst of the storm, and that assures you that victory is already guaranteed, even though it has not yet fully manifested. Peace is the prelude to victory. When you feel that peace in your heart, you will know that everything is under my control. Even though the winds of life blow strongly, my peace will be your anchor and keep you steady. That peace will give you the serenity to make wise decisions, to move forward with confidence, knowing that nothing can take away what I have already declared to be yours. Victory is certain, and this peace is the sign that it has already begun to manifest. Feel that peace in this moment. Let it fill every corner of your being, displacing all fear, all anxiety. This peace is my presence in your life, assuring you that what is to come is good, perfect, and for your benefit. Remain in this peace because it will lead you directly to the victory I have prepared for you. Your life has been like a field that has been patiently prepared. Now that field is ready. The ground is fertile, and it is waiting for the seed that will bring the abundant harvest. The seeds I have planted in you, the promises I have given you, are about to germinate in this fertile soil. It was not a quick or easy process, but now everything is prepared to receive the rain of blessings I am about to pour out. Every step you have taken, every prayer you have made, has been preparing this ground. It does not matter how barren it seemed in the past. Now it is ready. This is the season for sowing, but it is also the season when you will see what you have long awaited begin to sprout. Do not think that you have worked in vain, because everything has been leading to this moment of fruitfulness. Prepare your heart to receive the seed of the new, of the promised. Do not limit yourself by the past or by what others have said. I am the Lord of the harvest, and I assure you that what I am about to do in this fertile ground will exceed all your expectations. The ground is ready, the seed is being planted, and soon the harvest will come. The fruit that is about to be born in your life will not be small or insignificant. It will be abundant fruit, full of life, a tangible manifestation of my faithfulness and love for you. This fruit is not just for you, it is for others to see, for your life to be a living testimony of what I do in those who trust in me. This is the time when what you have sown in tears, you will reap in joy. The fruit that will be born in you will be the evidence that I have been with you at every stage of the process. It has not been easy, but every moment of waiting, every challenge, has been worth it, because what is coming is a blessing so great that your heart will barely be able to contain it. The fruit will be the answer to your prayers, the fulfillment of promises, and the manifestation of my glory in your life. Prepare your heart to receive this fruit. Let gratitude fill your being, because what is about to be born is not just a result of your efforts, but of my grace. This fruit will be your testimony. It will take you to new levels of faith, and it will be what others see and glorify my name. The fruit is about to be born, and when you see it, you will know that it has all been worth it. Not all times are for harvesting, but I tell you that now the time has come. It is the exact moment, the moment I have designated for you to see the fruits of what you have sown in faith, in obedience, and perseverance. The harvest does not come before its time, but when it arrives, it is abundant. And this is the time to harvest, to gather with joy what I have been preparing for you. In this season of harvest, you will see how what once seemed small is now great, how what once seemed lost is now recovered. The harvest will not be only for you, but also to bless others, so that through you, many more may see and experience my goodness. You have worked, you have believed, and now it is time to enjoy the fruit of your labor and my grace. The harvest is a reminder that I always fulfill what I promise. Do not doubt what I have told you, because every word that has come from my mouth will be fulfilled. This is the time to harvest, and it will be a harvest like no other. One that will take you to new levels of joy, provision, and abundance in every area of your life. I have placed in your hands a key that opens doors that were once closed. This key is not something physical. It is the faith you have cultivated in the midst of adversity. It is the trust you have developed in me, the one that gives you access to the promises that are waiting to be unleashed in your life. This key is powerful because it connects you with my will, and through it, you will see how the doors that were once inaccessible now open before you. Use this key wisely. Not all doors are for this moment, but those I have designated for you will open easily when you touch them with faith. This key will also give you access to a deeper understanding of who you are in me and what I have called you to do. Do not hesitate to use it, for it will lead you to places you never imagined. Hold this key with gratitude, for it is not by your merits but by my grace that you have received this access. What was once closed now opens before you. This key will lead you to new opportunities, new levels of blessing, and new revelations of my love and purpose for you. In the midst of all the blessings and open doors, never forget where to direct your gaze. Your help always comes from above, from me, the Creator of heaven and earth. When challenges try to distract you, when the blessings themselves may cloud your vision, remember always to lift your gaze to me. I am the source of all that is good in your life, and as you keep looking to the heavens, your path will remain clear and straight. Sometimes when blessings arrive, you may forget who gave them, but I tell you to keep your heart always humble and your gaze always directed toward heaven. There is where you will find strength, direction, and the assurance that I will never leave or forsake you. When your eyes focus on earthly things, it is easy to lose your way. But when you focus on me, everything becomes clear. Turn your gaze to heaven every day, every moment. It is in my presence that you will find everything you need. Never stop seeking my face, for I am always here, ready to guide you, love you, and provide everything you need. Keep your gaze fixed on heaven, and you will see how everything else in your life falls into place. The heavens themselves bear witness to the transformation I am working in you. Every step you take toward faith, toward growth, toward the fulfillment of my purpose in your life is observed from above. You are not alone on this journey. The heavens, the skies, all are in sync with the change that is occurring in your life. My creation itself rejoices with every victory, every advance, because everything is aligned with my will for you. The testimony of your transformation will be evident not only to those around you, but also to the spiritual world. You have been renewed from the inside out, and that transformation will be a beacon of light to many others who are seeking hope. Heaven rejoices when a soul is transformed, when a life aligns with my purpose. Your transformation is the fulfillment of what I designed for you from the beginning. Remember that your life is a living testimony. Every change, every advance is a sign of my power and love. Heaven is watching, celebrating, and accompanying you in every step of this transformation journey. It is not just a personal transformation, it is a sign that the best is yet to come. You have reached the threshold of a new journey. This is not the end, but the beginning of something even greater. Everything you have experienced up to now has prepared you to cross this threshold into a completely new stage of your life. What is to come is an adventure of faith, discovery, and purpose beyond what you have lived so far. As you cross this threshold, do not do so with fear or uncertainty. Enter with the confidence that I am with you, guiding you into the new. This is the beginning of a season of fruitfulness, growth, and fulfillment. Every promise I have made is waiting on the other side of this threshold. and your faith is what will allow you to walk in them. This threshold represents an important transition in your life. It is the point where you leave the old behind and embrace the new. Do not look back, for what lies ahead is much greater and more glorious than what you leave behind. Cross this threshold with courage and faith, because what awaits you is more than you could ask or imagine. What is about to come into your life is not just natural, it is supernatural. I am inviting you to embrace what you cannot see with your physical eyes, to live on a level of faith where my power is tangibly manifested in your everyday life. The natural world has its limits, but in my supernatural kingdom there are no impossibilities. I invite you to live with constant expectation of the supernatural because I am about to do things that will challenge your understanding. This is the time for the miraculous, for the extraordinary. Do not limit yourself to what you see or what you can understand with your mind. Open your heart to what can only be explained by my divine intervention. I invite you to walk on water, to move mountains with your faith, to see the invisible become reality before your eyes. The supernatural is your inheritance as my child, and I am ready to release it into your life. Embracing the supernatural requires faith and courage. It requires you to trust more in me than in what you can see or touch. But I assure you that when you do, you will see how the extraordinary becomes part of your daily life. The supernatural is not something distant or rare. It is part of my nature, and I invite you to experience it in all its fullness. I have been preparing you for this moment, for you to see with your own eyes how what was once impossible now becomes reality. The dreams that seemed unreachable, the promises you thought might have been forgotten, the miracles you believed would never happen, are now about to manifest visibly in your life. What you once thought was out of reach will now be part of your daily experience. This is the moment when the impossible becomes possible, not by your strength, but by my power. I am releasing my favor upon you in ways you never imagined. The chains that held you will break. The barriers that blocked you will crumble. And what once was an insurmountable obstacle will now be an open door to new opportunities. This is the time of the miraculous. Trust that what is happening now is only the beginning. The impossible is not a barrier for me, and I am showing you that everything I have promised will be fulfilled. Do not limit yourself to what seems reasonable. Open your heart and mind to what I can do. Because where I am, the impossible becomes reality. My light is tearing through the heavens over you. Those areas that were covered in shadows, those parts of your life that seemed wrapped in darkness, are now being invaded by my glorious light. This light not only illuminates but also transforms. There is no place in your life that cannot be reached by my light, and when it arrives, everything that was hidden, everything that was broken, begins to be restored. The light that descends upon you is a sign of my presence. I am with you in every step, and my light is the evidence that what was once in darkness is now being revealed under my care. Do not fear the light, for in it there is no condemnation, only love and restoration. My light reveals not to judge, but to heal. Everything my light touches is transformed into something new. Allow this light to enter every corner of your life. Do not hide anything, for what I illuminate, I transform. My light is a beacon that will guide you on this new path and will lead you to see things from a heavenly perspective. Everything my light touches will be filled with life, truth, and my glory. What is beginning in your life will not be something easily forgotten. This is the beginning of something unforgettable, something that will mark a before and after in your walk with me. The blessings that are about to be poured out upon you will be so great, so deep, that your life will be transformed forever. These will not be temporary or fleeting blessings. They will be lasting, bringing joy and peace in every area of your life. This is a time to remember, to treasure every moment of what is about to come, because what you are about to experience will be a tangible demonstration of my love and faithfulness. What you once dreamed of, what you once asked for in prayer, will now become an unforgettable reality. Your life will never be the same, because I am doing something new. something you will never forget. This is only the beginning. What I am doing now is the opening of a new season, one that will be so rich in blessings that you will look back and marvel at everything I have done. Prepare yourself, because what is coming is great. It is unforgettable, and it is destined to change your life forever. I feel that deep within you, there is a heart burning with expectation. That flame inside you, that desire for more of me, for more of what I have for you, is not in vain. I have placed that fire in you, and I am about to respond to that expectation in ways that will leave you speechless. Your heart burns because you are aligned with my purpose, because you are sensing what is about to happen. That expectation is not a passing emotion. It is a sign that something great is on its way. It is the testimony that my spirit is working in you, preparing your heart for what is about to unfold. Do not ignore that burning. Do not quench it, for it is the indication that you are on the threshold of something extraordinary. What you have felt in your spirit is not an illusion. It is the reality of what I am releasing into your life. Let your heart continue to burn with this holy expectation. No matter what you see around you, what you feel inside is more real than any circumstance. This fire is my sign that something is about to happen, and it will be greater than you can imagine. Allow that burning to propel you forward, because what is about to come will fill every corner of your being with my glory. The heavens are opening over you, and the blessing you have been waiting for is descending now. This is not just any blessing. It is a blessing designed specifically for you, a direct answer to your prayers, to the deepest desires of your heart. Heaven has moved in your favor, and now the rain of blessings is beginning to fall. Every drop is a testimony of my favor, of my unconditional love, and of my promise fulfilled. The blessing that is descending is not just material. It is a spiritual, emotional, and relational blessing. It is a blessing that will touch every area of your life, bringing restoration where there was loss, healing where there was pain, and abundance where there was lack. The heavens have opened, and this is a season to receive in fullness everything I have promised. Receive this blessing with gratitude. Do not doubt for a moment that this is for you. I have opened the heavens over your life, and nothing can stop the blessing that is descending. What once seemed impossible is now becoming your reality, because when the heavens open, the blessing descends without measure. In the midst of everything that is happening, you will feel my presence in a new, deeper, and more tangible way. This is not a distant or impersonal presence. It is a close presence that envelops every part of your soul. You will know without a doubt that I am with you in every moment, in every decision, in every step you take. My presence is the proof that I have never left you and never will. Let my presence envelop you, fill you with peace, joy, and a love that surpasses all understanding. When my presence is with you, there is no room for fear, for anxiety, or doubt. My presence sustains you, guides you, and renews you. It is not something you can earn. It is a gift I give you freely because I love you. In this season of blessing, my presence will be what sustains you. Do not be distracted by the blessings to the point of forgetting the giver of them. Always seek my presence, because in it, you will find everything you need. I am with you, and nothing can separate you from my love. My presence is the greatest gift you can receive, because in it, you will find the fullness of life. Every promise I have made to you is in the process of fulfillment. Not a single one of my words will fall to the ground without being fulfilled, because I am faithful and fulfill what I promise. You have waited, you have believed, and now you will see how one by one, the promises I have given you begin to manifest in your life. What seemed to be taking long now accelerates because the time for fulfillment has come. My promises are not like human promises, which sometimes are broken or forgotten. My promises are eternal, firm, and powerful. What I have told you will happen just as I said, without missing a single detail. Even the promises you had forgotten, that you had stopped expecting, now come back to life because I forget nothing I have promised. Prepare your heart to see the fulfillment of these promises. Some will come in unexpected ways, Others will arrive just as you imagined, but all will be a testimony of my faithfulness in your life. What I have promised will be yours, and nothing and no one can stop what I have decreed over you. This is the time to see my promises fulfilled, one after the other. In this stage of your life, you must know that the victory has already been guaranteed. You are not fighting to obtain victory. You already have it in me. Through every challenge, every battle, you must remember that the end has already been written, and it is an end of victory. No matter how great the giants you face, no matter how difficult the battle seems, victory is already yours. Do not fight from a position of defeat. Fight from victory. I have already won on your behalf, and all you need to do is walk in that truth. Victory does not depend on your strength, but on the work I have already done in your life. Everything that comes against you will be defeated because I am the one who fights for you, and in me, victory is certain. This victory is not only for you, it is for everyone around you to see my power at work in your life. What once seemed like a lost battle will now be your greatest testimony of triumph. Do not doubt or waver, because the victory has already been secured, and soon you will see it manifested in every area of your life. The season of lack has ended, and abundance is about to arrive in your life in ways you never imagined. This is not an abundance limited to the material. It is an abundance in every area of your life. It is an overflow of my grace, my love, and my provision that will touch every corner of your existence. What was once insufficient will now be more than enough, because I am the God of abundance. This abundance is not just for you to enjoy, it is for you to be a blessing to others. I am blessing you so that you can extend my love and provision to those around you. Everything you need, you will have in abundance, not because of your efforts, but because I am opening the heavens over you and pouring out my blessing without measure. Do not fear receiving this abundance, because I give it to you with the purpose of making your life a channel of my love to others. What you are about to receive is just the beginning of a season of continuous blessings, constant provision, and a life filled with my fullness. Open your heart and hands to receive, because what is coming is more than you dreamed of. What I have done and what I am about to do in your life is not just for you. It is so that your life becomes a living testimony of my power and love. Every victory, every blessing, every miracle will be a sign for those around you that I am the God who keeps his promises. Through you, many will see my glory, many will be inspired to trust in me, and your life will be a reflection of what I can do in those who believe. Your testimony is not just what you say, it is what you live. Every action, every step you take in faith is a declaration of my faithfulness. Your life will be a light to those in darkness. It will be a beacon guiding them toward me. Do not underestimate the impact your testimony will have on those around you, because what I have done in you will be an inspiration to many. Prepare your heart to share what I have done, to be a voice of hope and faith in a world that desperately needs to see my love. Your life is the testimony I will show the world, and through you, many will be touched, healed, and transformed. Your testimony will echo my glory on the earth. The future I have prepared for you is glorious. It is not a future full of uncertainty or fear. It is a future filled with hope, purpose, and my presence. Before you were born, I had already mapped out every step of your path, and everything you have experienced until now has been part of my perfect plan. The future I have for you is full of blessings, opportunities, and a life of abundance. Do not fear the future, for I am already there. Every door that will open, every path you will walk, has already been designed by me. What awaits you is more than you can imagine, because I always have the best for my children. Even though you cannot see the whole picture now, trust that the future is filled with my grace and favor. The future that awaits you is not limited by what you have experienced so far. It is a new future, full of promises to be fulfilled and dreams to be realized. Trust in me, because what I have prepared for you is greater than you could ask or imagine. This is only the beginning of everything I will do in your life. As you move toward this glorious future, know that every step you take will be guided by my hand. You will not walk alone or blindly. I will be with you in every decision, in every turn of the road. My hand will guide you with love, patience, and wisdom. Do not fear making decisions, because as you remain in communion with me, I will show you the right path at every moment. Every step you take is an opportunity to see my faithfulness. Sometimes the road may seem uncertain, but I assure you that you will never walk alone. My plans for you are good, and even though you may not always understand the process, you can trust that every step is aligned with my purpose. As you move forward, you will see how my hand guides you with precision, leading you exactly where you need to be. Do not worry about the future, because I have already planned it. All you need to do is follow my voice, trust my guidance, and walk in faith. I will take you to high places, to new experiences of my love and power. Trust that every step is directed by me, and you will not get lost along the way. This journey you are embarking on will not be just another one. It will be one that you will remember forever. It will be the season when you saw my hand work so powerfully that your life will never be the same again. This is a journey of transformation, of miracles, and of blessings that will mark a before and after in your walk with me. This journey will be unforgettable, because in every step, you will see my love manifested in ways you never imagined. There will be moments when you look back and marvel at everything I have done. You will see how I led you through challenges, how I opened doors, how I fulfilled promises, and your heart will be filled with gratitude. This is not a common season. It is a unique journey designed specifically for you. Every moment, every experience will be a testimony of my goodness and faithfulness. Remember this journey. Treasure every moment, because it will be the foundation upon which you will build your future. This is a season that will mark you forever, and through it, you will see how my glory is manifested in your life in ways you never dreamed of. What you are living now will be remembered forever as the time when my hand was with you so tangibly that it changed your life forever. On this journey you are embarking on, there is a joy that awaits you along the way. It is not a superficial or temporary joy. It is a deep joy that springs from knowing that I am with you, and that everything you have dreamed of is about to be fulfilled. This joy is the fruit of my presence in your life, of knowing that you are walking in my will, and that every step you take is aligned with my eternal plan. The joy that awaits you is not only for moments of victory, but also for moments of struggle, because even in trials, my joy will be with you, giving you strength and hope to keep moving forward. This is a joy that the world cannot take away from you, because it does not depend on circumstances, but on the certainty that I am your God, and that nothing can separate you from my love. Let this joy propel you forward. No matter what you face, the joy I give will be your strength. Every day, every step will be filled with my joy, and that joy will be what sustains you at all times. This is a journey of joy, a journey in which you will see my goodness in every detail, and your heart will be filled with gratitude for everything I am doing in your life. You have sown in tears, you have sown in faith, and now the time of harvest has come. Everything you have sown, every prayer, every act of obedience, every step of faith, is now producing fruit. This is not a small or limited harvest. It is an abundant harvest, one that will exceed your expectations. Because I am the Lord of the harvest, and I am bringing you a multiplied blessing. Every seed you have sown has been watered by my grace, and now you will see the fruit of your perseverance. This is a harvest that will fill your life with joy, that will remind you that I never left you or forsook you. What once seemed lost has now turned into abundance, and what you sowed in difficult times is now becoming a harvest of blessings. Gather this harvest with gratitude. Know that every fruit is a sign of my faithfulness, a proof that I always keep my promises. It was not in vain all that you did, all that you sowed, because now you are entering the season of harvest, and it will be a harvest like no other. What you gather now is just the beginning of what I have prepared for you. As you move forward, you will see how the horizon of your life expands before you. What once seemed limited now opens up unimaginably. New opportunities, new relationships, New blessings will begin to appear on the horizon, and what once seemed like a distant dream will now be within your reach. I am expanding your vision, showing you that there is much more ahead of you than you ever imagined. This expanded horizon is not just physical, it is also spiritual. I am expanding your capacity to receive, to dream, to believe. What was once impossible now becomes a tangible reality, because I am opening paths that you could not see before. This is a time to lift your eyes and see that there is more for you, much more than you thought. Do not limit yourself to what you see now. The horizon is expanding because my plan for you is much greater than you anticipated. As you move forward, you will continue to see new doors open, new dreams fulfilled, and new blessings flow into your life. This is only the beginning of everything I have for you, and the expanding horizon is a sign that the best is yet to come. Look to the sky because the rain of blessings I have promised is already approaching. You have been waiting, praying, believing, and now the rain is about to fall. This is not a light rain. It is a storm of blessings, one that will quench every dry part of your life, that will fill every void and bring an abundance you cannot contain. The clouds are full, and the rain is ready to pour down on you. This rain of blessings is my response to your prayers, to your unwavering faith. It does not matter what you have gone through. Now is the time to receive. What once seemed impossible, what seemed to take too long, now pours out upon you in a rain of grace, favor, and abundance. The land that seemed dry will now flourish, and what was once barren will now bear fruit in abundance. Receive this rain with gratitude. Do not doubt for a moment that this blessing is for you. I have prepared this rain especially for you, and I am ready to pour out everything you need and more. The rain is falling, and your life will never be the same after this season of blessings. As this rain of blessings descends, the heavens themselves will begin to sing over you. This is not a song of judgment. It is a song of victory, a song of celebration for everything I have done and am doing in your life. The heavens rejoice with you because you have been faithful. You have believed, and now you are seeing the fulfillment of my promises. This is a time of celebration, and the heavens are in tune with what is happening in your life. The song of the heavens is a sign of my favor upon you. It is the testimony that everything you have gone through, everything you have faced, has been worth it. The angels join in this song of celebration because what I am doing in your life is great, it is powerful, and it is for my glory. The heavens sing because my plan is being fulfilled in you. Join in the song of the heavens. Celebrate with me everything I have done, everything I am doing, and everything I will do in your life. This is a time of joy, of praise, of gratitude. The heavens sing because my will has been fulfilled, and your life is a testimony of my power and love. From the ashes of what was, from what seemed to have ended, something new is now being born. I make all things new, and what once seemed broken or lost is now being transformed into something glorious. Do not cling to what was, for the new that is being born is much better. What you have left behind has prepared the ground for the new I am causing to spring up in your life. This is a time of rebirth, of restoration, of new opportunities. What once seemed finished is now being renewed with new life, with new purpose. Do not be surprised if you see how things you thought were over now come back to life, because I am the God of resurrection, the one who brings life where there is none. Embrace the new that is being born. Do not look back with nostalgia, but look forward with expectation. What I am doing now in your life is greater, more beautiful, and more glorious than you could have imagined. This is the time of the new, and the new is being born from the old in a way that will bring glory to my name. As all this happens, you will see how the radiance of my glory begins to manifest powerfully in your life. It will not be something hidden or private. It will be something visible to everyone around you. My glory will shine through you, and you will be like a beacon of light for those in darkness. My glory is not just an idea. It is a tangible reality that will change everything around you. My glory in your life will be a sign that I am with you, that my power is at work in and through you. You will see how what once seemed impossible now becomes a testimony of my glory. Everything you touch will be transformed because my glory will be upon you in everything you do. Do not hide this radiance. Allow my glory to shine through you because this is the purpose for which I created you. Your life will be a reflection of my glory, and through you, many will see my light and be drawn to me. This is the time when my glory will be fully manifested in your life. In everything that is to come, I want you to know that my strength will never leave you. No matter what you face, no matter how difficult the path seems, my strength will be with you at all times. When you feel like you can't go on, when you feel like your strength is failing, remember that I am your strength and that my power is made perfect in your weakness. Do not walk alone. Do not try to do it with your own strength. My strength is available to you at every moment, and I will lift you when you fall. I will hold you when you are weak, and I will guide you when you do not know what to do. My strength is your refuge, your anchor, and I will never leave you without it. Trust that my strength will sustain you at all times. No matter how great the challenge, my strength is greater. I will never abandon you, and my power will be with you every step of the way. Walk in this truth because with my strength, all things are possible. As you move toward what I have prepared for you, you will see how the horizon before you is illuminated by my presence. There will be no darkness that can stop you because my light will illuminate every step you take. The road may seem uncertain, but my presence will be with you, guiding you, illuminating you, and assuring you that you will never walk in darkness. This illuminated horizon is a sign that my presence is with you at all times. Do not fear what is to come because I am the light that guides you. Even in the darkest moments, my light will never go out, and my presence will always be by your side. Where I am, there is no darkness. Walk confidently toward this illuminated horizon. My light will not only guide you, but it will also reveal new opportunities, new blessings, and new ways in which I am working in your life. This is a time of advancement, a time to walk into the future with the certainty that my light is upon you, guiding you toward everything I have for you. You have reached a point in your life where the path before you is not just a path of temporary blessings, but a path that leads to fulfillment. This fulfillment is not just an abundant life in the material sense. It is a life filled with my presence, my peace, my joy. It is a life where every part of your being is complete because you are walking in my perfect will. This path to fulfillment will not always be easy, but every step will bring you closer to experiencing everything I have prepared for you. As you continue to walk in faith, you will see how every need is met, how every desire of your heart is fulfilled, and how every part of your life is restored and renewed. This is the path to fulfillment, and I am guiding you on it. Do not seek fulfillment in temporary things, because only in me will you find everything you need. Continue to walk on this path, and you will experience the fullness of life I promised you. An abundant life, filled with my love, my grace, and my favor. And now, you have reached the moment that will change everything. This is not just any moment. It is the divinely orchestrated moment in which everything I have promised, everything you have been waiting for, will manifest. This is the moment that will transform your life forever. It will not be something temporary. It will be a profound and lasting change, one that will affect every area of your being. This is the moment when you will see my glory as never before, when you will experience my love in a way that will change your heart forever. What is about to happen is so great, so glorious, that your life will never be the same again. This is the fulfillment of all the promises, the moment you have been waiting for, and I tell you that it is about to happen. Prepare yourself because this is the moment that will change everything. This is the time of fulfillment, of victory, of abundance. This is the moment when my purpose for your life will be fully realized, and you will see how everything you have gone through has led you to this point. This is your moment, and nothing can stop what I am about to do in you and through you.